When you first start down the path to becoming a faster writer, there are some obvious fixes or tweaks that we can make to make things easier. If your computer is super busted and old and slow, yes, that's going to affect your writing ability. It's going to make you more frustrated and angry when you do sit down to write. And if your computer lags between what you type on the keyboard and what shows up on your screen, that's going to slow you down as well, because your brain is going to be significantly ahead of where the keyboard and the computer are at. And that's going to cause you a lot of stop and start action. So you want to make sure you have a decent computer and keyboard to help you. I've done a lot of testing of my various keyboards, and although I can write fast on all of my computers, I write the fastest on my iMac, even though it's got a flat keyboard that's really close to the ground. Not having to stretch my hands over the bottom part of my laptop turns out to help improve my speed a little bit. So notice if you have access to different materials like an ergonomic keyboard or a particular type of computer, there may be one you're more comfortable with. Now, you might not have access to multiple computers, and that's okay. But if you do, having one that is for your focused writing time can be really helpful, because one, it's going to be more comfortable for you to use, but also when you sit down to write, it's like giving your brain a clue that this is focused writing time. You're going to a particular place and using a particular computer. One way that I like to, trick my brain into it being writing time is I will take my computer to a coffee shop or to the library without the power cord, and that encourages me to really push through, and it signals my brain, oh, we're at the coffee shop, it's time to work on client projects right now, and I need to be fast about it because I don't have my power cord to keep charging. So your computer and your keyboard do make a difference. If it's significantly slowing you down, it might be time for a new investment into a better computer or a keyboard, or at least to find a place where you can use someone else's and have good results. If your keyboard gets stuck when you type, this is going to slow you down, and it's going to lead to that agony of feeling like you want to throw your computer out the window. And we want to be friends with our computer when we're engaged in the writing process. You don't want to feel like you're just getting aggravated and your computer sucks and you don't know what else to do and this is why you're slow. So don't work with a computer that is simply unusable, because the time you spend writing, if you spend 60 minutes writing, but you only got about 30 quality minutes in there because your computer was slow and you were stopping and getting annoyed with it, that wasn't an effective use of your 60 minutes. Find a keyboard that allows you to type the fastest. I used to have a Windows PC that was so slow, and it absolutely drove me crazy, like trying to figure out, why is this so slow? Why do I type something and then it doesn't appear on the screen until 10 seconds later? So that was a real problem for me being a professional writer. So I have a MacBook and an iMac. I do type very fast on both, but as I shared earlier in this lecture, my iMac keyboard is a little bit friendlier towards me typing much faster, and I've tested that a lot. So find what works for you, and it may surprise you.